It's supposed to illuminate the artwork.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be in the background with the artwork in front of it, and then when someone approaches it, it illuminates the art. We'll have to see how high we want to hang the art.
My question...
And that will see how high we want to make the trees.
Commissioning the work to create some trees with lights in them, and she volunteered to have us use them for our event. Awesome. And that will help fill the space, because I'm sure creating enough trees to do what we're doing with Haley's project is going to be daunting, and there's going to be a lot of space left over.
My thing is I'm thinking about, we have these people who have trees, but can we see them? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we have them to see how it would be set up in a way? And also what that goes along with that is the waiver, I guess.
Yeah, we need to make a artwork waiver for everyone to sign so that we don't break their shit.
Suspension artists can be part of the closing ceremony because they said they're all about it and they're down.
We talked about that a little bit. I'm kind of fuzzy. Last meeting I was kind of crazy.
The thing about the opening ceremony is that it's going to happen around 8, and that's when there's going to be families.
Yeah, so we don't want it to be too crazy.
But
like,
then again, like,
if
if the suspension artists go at like 2, everyone would be drunk, and I'm really scared that someone's just going to like grab them, like.
No, dude, people aren't gonna do. They're just gonna be like, oh my god, they're putting X.
Yeah, I think people who aren't familiar with it are going to be like put off by it, so they'll stand back, and people that are familiar with it will be up front digging it. So.
The idea is to observe someone, to let them observe themselves and find something out about themselves. Like, are they going to listen to my rules? Are they going to do what I say or do what they want? It's kind of challenging. Each one is less and less developed. Like, this is completely me and this is completely everyone else. And it flows into that. And this one is me covered up by everyone else. But yeah, for that one, that'd be interesting just to like draw attention to the answer sheet. And that would throw them off more if it was something different from what it says or whatever. Like the shapes or emotions especially, that's even more abstract. Maybe kind of theatrical too. I was thinking like, just put on a play like I act sad when I'm destroying my piece, and like angry, my work, my life. I thought about adding like banners above, like follow the rules in capital letters or something, just like kind of trick them, but not really.
It's a social experiment. Like, people either like kind of submit or try to dominate. Or like have a stack of tomatoes right there.
That's what like the paint was.
Wow, a stack of tomatoes would be crazy.
That's for throwing at him while he's yelling at the people.
I'm like locked in a glass box or something.
You can have 4 cameras easily because they can hook up just by USB.
Yeah.
But coming out and showing video, like if they all show the exact same thing in the different parts of the space, so we have like wires running out, and they all anything that can just like grab video is pretty easy to program. So it's just a matter of getting the hardware to do that. I think if we would have to build stands for these things themselves, especially if we're going to do these monitor things. If
we can't hang them, you don't think we'd be able to hang them at all?
I mean,
because the I-beams are really sturdy.
Yeah, they're really sturdy, but the equipment to hang a big heavy monitor like that would have to be like a platform that we like hook up to the beam.
And then as far as the trees go, you were talking about using the security.
For the light trees, you can do an infrared one, which is it transmits an infrared signal, and when it's got a receiver, so when it bounces off of you or the person, and when you get to within a certain range, it'll turn on. It's kind of like how your TV remote works. Sends like the same signal.
Aliens.
She doesn't know she's doing it anymore. she wanted to do a cylinder, and within it, it was connected to 3 of these long encasements of fabric that people can actually fit in and interact with. And then on the outside have 5. And I suggested that we possibly add light to it and use a sheer fabric and make very abstract and organic shapes out of them, but still have them long and draping to the ground so people can walk around them and at the same time they light up the space, so they're useful for something. And so we might need some help with that. I think that only involves a light bulb and an extension cord, realistically. Truett's doing a white box, like he's making a piece that you actually have to walk into, and within it is his installation. And the outside is just all white fabric, and on the inside it's all white pieces of artwork, and it's lit from within.
Cool.
Yeah.
So he might be down for like a little soundscape inside, inside the little room that he has.
Yeah, you just set up like speakers inside there, so as you like pass through, like it trips different like.
One guy, his name's Santiago. Yeah, he wanted to do this. Can somebody explain this?
Oh yeah, he wanted to make, it was kind of like a harp, but instead of strings, it would just be like a pull string, and each pull would be like a different sound, and so you could invite audience or like whoever's coming to see the show to like pull on them, like several different people, so they could all make noise together. So like just have like a box up here, and then every time you pull, there's like a different noise.
If there's someone from your group who can actually do the construction of this like wooden thing that you actually pull and have all the strings and then all it takes is on the end of the string is something like a sensor that can pick up, and then it goes to a computer and play a sound. You know, so like it has to be someone who's able to like actually physically build this thing. I've seen the Crystal Maze before. Does anyone know that show? No, knows the Crystal Maze. Yeah. So there's this one part in the Crystal Maze where like they're in this like rectangle. So so basically all these like little like glittery things just like blow all around you. So you're in this little tiny enclosed space and you have all these like things whipping around. And like lots of like little doodads and things like that.
That'd be awesome.
And so like I was thinking it'd be really cool to have like this little place where you walk in and like you're just like swept up in this like in this, I don't know, glittery, weird world.
Can we do it to the bathroom? It's gonna have black light in it.
That'd be like the most intense.
Everybody, every time somebody goes to the bathroom, it's just like.
It's not about it. You tie it to the flush of the toilet.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Slutty ass.
Are you recording that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I had to record it.
Okay, that part doesn't get put on.